Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Does the microphone sound any better? We were just trying to mess with it a little bit.
Master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Chaos AWOO.
I'm assuming from the disapproving emotes, that's a no. Hi, Calliope. Thank you for the 56 months. All right. It sounds better. No, not better. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, do microphones go bad? All right, this is my other option. Is this any better? Like, if I just turn it down, is it better? Is it just that it's too loud? That sounds better. Right, but I would think that it would just break. I wouldn't think that a microphone quality gets bad over time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I can think of is that, again, I was cleaning around my PC, so wires and stuff got shifted, and things could have gotten jostled, and I don't know if, Also, Georgina, I love the picture. That's fun. I wonder if they played, like, a concert there. I mean, the other option that I have is that I can go, I have the little snowball microphone that I use on the laptop. I can go and get that and plug it in and see if that's better. Sorry. I purchased this microphone in 2020. I just looked on Amazon. So it's a condenser type. I don't know if any of that matters. Do condenser mics go bad? Oh, how long? Oh yeah, sure. Let's see how long do they last. I don't know. What would you all like me to try? Because the other day I went back and I listened to my stream and I was like, yo, this is awful. This is absolutely horrendous. So, let me... Hold on. Alright, how's this one? Is this better? Do you hear me better? Do you hear all the sounds more? How about this? Is this better? Quieter? Louder? Background noise is more? Because the microphone has like 3 settings. So, it was on setting 2 before. This is setting 1. This is setting 1. This is setting 2. This is setting 3. Yeah, it's funny. My music's really quiet, but it's picking up because the speaker's here, I guess. I don't know. So this is option 3. This one's option 2. I feel like this is going to the eye doctor and which one's better. And this is option 1. I mean, I can also turn the microphone up. This is the microphone louder. Is that better? Do you still need me to turn the music down? Do you want me to turn the microphone up louder? That's the best. This is better. Should I try turning it up more or... Alright, hold on. How's this? Music is good, you're good. Okay. I saw what level I was at before, so I can turn it back down if I'm too loud now or if things are echoey or weird. Yeah, just one more thing on my desk. Is it better when it's louder like this or when it's lower like this? Option 1 or option 2, guys? You liked it louder? Okay. So around here. And if I need to make it lower or if things start sounding bad, let me know. Calliope, I need to know what color paper star you would like for your paper star resub. Pink? Okay. And turn your phone up. Yeah. I mean, I don't want people to have to, like, turn their phones up super loud, but at the same time... It's National Pink Day? Oh. Oh, I didn't delete these from the other day. Yeah, I did... Georgina, did I do your lime green paper star? Too bad it doesn't happen on a Wednesday. So true. I don't feel like I have you louder than normal. It seems to match where you were at before microphone issues. Okay. Not that I remember. Okay. Yeah, because we were doing, what do you call it? Minecraft. Okay. Okay. So this is Tigress, because I was like, I did these. Okay. And then we have Georgina. And then this is for Calliope. And one of these is for Ked. I did not. So what would you like for yours? Pink. You got it.
I'm an arts and crafts master.
Chirps.
And I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm. Ugh.
Hello. Thank you so much for the 54-month resub. Holy moly. What color paper star would you like? Okay, so that's these two. I gotta delete as I go so I don't get confused. And then raid stars for Lumi and Saren from Friday. Any kind of pink? Okay. This is Lumi and Serenadia. We're just having a pink kind of day. I love it. Resin makes sense. Decisions will work in your favor. Fingers crossed. Okay, now I just have to fold them all. Chirps is first. That's weird that the mic is being stupid. Is this one, like, better? Like, is the background noise better on this one? Do I sound better with this one? Sorry, I know it's a lot of microphone questions, but, like, my brain... it was so icky sounding. And I don't want that, you know? Software upgrade. The Mondayest Monday that is ever Mondayed. Y'all, it is 95 here today, but it feels like 110. Disgusting. Absolutely terrible. And the worst, so we had gotten
Master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Smoothie.
Ugh.
HII Megan, hi y'all.
You're just in time for paper stars. What color would you like for your resub? Thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back. I hope that everyone who resubbed enjoys their emotes and their ad-free viewing. And their ability to scream, of course. Pink? Everyone's picking pink today. I got like, here we go. I got you. I love it. We have a theme today. It's a pink kind of Monday. I guess so. This one is Calliope. So we had gotten this like, and I honestly don't know why we got it. Unless it was just, I think the reason that we did was because Pippin was not fully indoors last year. And we didn't want to put a window unit in the window while she was also coming in and out of the windows. So we had gotten this like floor AC unit that like vented, like pulled air in from outside. Wow, that's a big Pokemon. There's a hype train nearby, by the way. Large. It's all about pink. I love it. So yeah, we had gotten this like, it was like a floor unit and it worked really well, but it was loud. And Pippin hated it. And so she decided that she would rather be outside in the summer than inside with the loud AC. So we set it back up this year because obviously, you know, it's getting hot and that room doesn't have the AC. Well, she was still terrified of it. So, this is Tigress. I mean, like, crying, hiding in the corner, unhappy. So, we were like, well, we can't, like, I don't want to stress her out. So we got this little unit from GE, right? It's a little $150 unit. And people really liked it. It was supposed to like run really good and cool areas, you know, really well. Y'all, we set it up. We had it on like, you know, the max cooling settings. It was so cold in that room. So we turned it down, and this morning it was still so cool. And I was like, I mean, this is great, but like, I don't want her to be cold either. So like, we adjusted it again. It's like on level 3, I want to say. And it's cooling that room so good. And the best part is she's not afraid of it because it's like, it's a lot quieter. And the unit is, it's like outside making the noise instead of inside. And so she's not afraid of it. And she's just like sleeping or eating or peeing or doing whatever she's got to do in there. And it doesn't bother her. And it keeps everything cool. Send the link. One moment. Come on, Amazon, get it together. I do too. Now, this is like meant for 150 square foot room, so it's not terribly large. But again, that room that she's in isn't that big. No, Amazon was just like buffering. So it works really well for that room. Like, I doubt it would cool big spaces, but it does the job. You're welcome. Now, it doesn't have an auto off either. Like, it's not programmable like, oh yeah, when it hits this temperature, turn off. That's part of why it's inexpensive. So you have to like manually do it yourself. But again, with the 100-degree heat, this was for the Lumi raid on Friday. We have so many stars to catch up on, which is so fun. And then we're going to work on Toothless, because I want to have pre-orders on Friday. Also, Sharn, I think I saw you here. Am I making that up, or are you here? I sent you a message on Discord, by the way, whenever you have a minute to take a peek at it. I am here, okay? Listen, sometimes my brain is like, yeah, you saw that person. You saw that person? We also have a sticker giveaway to do from Friday's stream, so we'll do that. And y'all, I don't know if you checked the schedule for this week, but I was pretty excited. I had a game company reach out to me about a cozy game, and they offered me a free stream key, and they were like, if you're interested, and I was like, cool. And then I like reached back out to them and I was like, yeah, you know, I am interested. Like, I think that it's a game that my community would like. And then they were like, here's some free keys for you to give away a copy of the game. So on Thursday, we're going to be playing a cozy game. And I have 3 keys to give away. So I figure that we'll do like one each hour that I play. Encourage people to stay, you know? Yeah, it's called Ship Inc. INC though. And I'm excited about it. It's super cute. It's like a warehouse. It's an office, like you get like an office, and you own a shipping business, and so you have to package things, and you have to like upgrade stuff, and you know, buy different products and things like that. And it's one of these cozy kind of games. It does, doesn't it? And if you don't win the key and you like it, they were saying that the game, they're expecting it to be $5 to $10 at launch, which is exciting. And they were like, you can absolutely mention that on stream. I was like, okie dokie. $6 right now, there you go. So I was thinking that maybe we'll do like cozy streams, cozy game streams here and there. Because I like doing them. I like playing different things. I've been enjoying the Minecraft stuff. I think you all have too, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. This is for Scruffy. And I was like, well, maybe we'll do them on, like, Thursdays. I couldn't think of any kind, like, we have F off Friday. And we normally have Mini Monday. But I switched that to tomorrow for Tiny Tuesday. Just because I want to get Toothless done today. In order to get ready for a sale on Friday. So, tomorrow... Oh gosh, tomorrow we're supposed to be going to the minor league ball game again to watch the Yankees play against the local team. And y'all, today is like 100 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be 101. So, oh, hey, hun. That was something that we were gonna do today, was go to Walmart and get those cooling rags for the game tomorrow. No, we're not sitting in the shade. We have hats and I bought us cute little fans. Oh, did they really? Yikes, I didn't hear about that one. It was probably because I ended up hearing about the pitcher who got hit in the head with a foul ball while they were in the dugout. Goodness gracious. Wear sunscreen, yeah.
That's some awesome stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to also get like a couple of big things at Gatorade. We could bring that with us tomorrow.
Okay.
Instead of like water. Because we can get water at the park.
Yeah.
But like if you want to get like a big bottle instead of the little ones we have.
What's your flavor?
I mean, I'm good with like fruit punch. I'm good with the grape. I'm good with like...
Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like the clear purple one. Like, get whichever one is like the most electrolyte-y.
Get Pedialyte.
You want to bring Pedialyte to the ball game?
Yeah, I mean, they have like adult Pedialyte, you know?
I mean, it's always been... Pedialyte is for everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, they actually...
No, they just advertise it for adults now. It's the same stuff.
Yeah, no, I know that.
It's always been... I mean, listen, I've given Pedialyte to hamsters, okay?
Yeah. Love you.
Love you. Pedialyte's just sugary water. It was so hot. I don't doubt it. I mean, I was honestly saying that, like, I'm surprised that some games haven't just been, like, rescheduled. Or, like, if they were a day game, they should have absolutely become a night game. Or canceled until they could play a night game. Like, I get sometimes they're day games because then the teams have to travel. But, like, no one should be playing a day game in 100-degree heat. Ooh, your Kindle case came. Love you. And I think I have one more glitter star because I think, didn't Sari gift 5 subs on Minecraft today? And I was like, well, what fidget friend do you want? And he was like, all of them. So very unhelpful. You can fall asleep without you having the light on. Oh, that's clever. I can open and close. Yeah. No, I mean, in places like Florida, Arizona, Texas, that makes total sense. And, like, definitely something that they should have. We're not in Florida, or Texas, or Arizona. Okay, so Sari gets one of these stars. And then we're all caught up on stars. And we can work on Toothless. Serold. I was teasing Sari because he ordered a fidget dino. And I'm like, now I know your real name. It's funny that, like, when you know streamers' names and, like, it's not what their stream name is, and you're like, that's not them. Well, it's like, Shella, her name is Rachel. And I'm like, no, she's Shella. Like, I know what her name is. And when we play Minecraft and we're in voice chat and her husband calls her by her first name, I'm like, that's wrong. Her name is Shella. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand. No, my name is Megan. I was not very creative. I mean, again, my username used to be something completely different when I joined Twitch. But I thought having something that, I don't know, made, like, kind of related to what I was doing was better than just having, like, a... There we go. I didn't think that the glue ones have ever said their first names. We're not going to talk about that here either because that's not my place. I know all their names, but I'm not saying that. That's not... Is it? That's fun. My real name is Silicons with the Z. Look at all these stars we have to add. Wait, you ready? So many. Okay. I don't know why my phone keeps... you guys want to know a little fun hack? When I'm trying to use my phone for my patterns, because a lot of times the phone locks. So I'll put my stream up. So that way it keeps the phone from locking, because it's like, oh yeah, you're watching the stream. And it keeps locking. The stream keeps pausing. And I'm like, could you freaking not? I'm using this. Or I'm about to be. Wow, phone, rude, right? I mean, it'd be really rude now because, like, now I'm actually using it. But my hook is in the living room, so let me go grab that really quick. One sec. Oi! Old lady sound. Hi, cutie. Okay. Because I was finishing Sari's chicken nugget. He did ketchup nuggies. He's a ketchup Kathy. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Silly, is your name did you make your husband take your last name? Are you Silly and the last name of Kins? No, that is the important question. You are. So did Mr. Kins, is he Mr. Kins? Did he do the right thing? Take your name? His last name is Guy. Someone said ketchup and mustard. Would you do alternating? I could do either. I could either do, like, it could be fun to do ketchup on one side and, like, mustard on the other. Like, you put it, like, 2 stripes. Or I could do, like, I don't know, well, no, it would have to, yeah, it'd have to be like that. You can't be a silly guy. That would be your married name, though, if you took his. That would be you're just a silly little guy. That's kind of adorable, though. Oh, no. I can just count it. It's fine. I just don't know which. This is on 4, so I wasn't using that either. Hi, Hammy. $11. Oh, I am on row 11. Wait, what? Oh no. What? Where am I? Oh, that's why. Okay. Because I just finished the head. See, they did a really good job. Hi, I said Hammy. Food time, no worries. Normally they do their numbering better, I feel like. But the head and then the body restarts at number 1. Which is confusing. Hi, Saren. How are you? How is the rest of Coral Island? Yeah, when it's all one piece, that is confusing. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the Animal Festival event. That's so fun. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. But we're also getting back into gaming a little bit. In fact, this Thursday, I should mention, I had a company reach out and ask if I wanted a Steam key for a game and some giveaway codes for my chat. So on Thursday, we're going to be playing Ship Inc., which, honestly, I've seen a couple of other people play it, and it's super cute, but It's like a shipping company. And it's like, it's very cozy. You have to, like, there's not a time, you know, thing where you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this all done, you know, within a certain amount of time, or I have to do you know, it's just orders come in and you pack them and you send them and you like, you have to remember like certain, it's very much like what we have to do, Sarah, as small business people. But in a cute game, and then there's different things you can spend the money that you earn on, and it seems like a very cozy, nice kind of game where you don't have to like think, you know? So we're going to be playing that on Thursday. If anyone wants to come, I have 3 codes to give away. So I'm going to be doing one every hour. So definitely stop by, check it out. I'm excited. I'm nervous too because I've never had a company ever be like, hi, do you want a key for a game? So, yeah. Rode the bull, raced with your puppy, and watched the oh gosh. I have Coral Island because James has Xbox Game Pass. So like I have it through Game Pass. I really should play more of it because it seems like such a fun game. Also, since Saren's here, I think it's time to show off a cute cat picture. Look at the biggest stretch in the whole wide world last night. Oh. Oh my god. This blanket just got washed. So all of the pets are very excited about having it back. I know. And then he came over and he was like, it's time for biscuits on Mom. Like, I was just playing Minecraft, finishing up the dolphin, and he was like, I'm just gonna make these biscuits. Oh. You're hard at work at the biscuit factory. And did I show you all Pippin's favorite toy? The spring, okay. I did. Yeah, still top tier favorite toy. Also, look at my neighbor's puppies. We went over there for a Juneteenth barbecue. I had like a whole bunch of people over. Yeah, I don't know where Artie is. She's absolutely invisible. Do you see a cat here? All I see is an Amazon box. I don't see a cat. But yeah, the springs are still a favorite toy, and all the other cats ignore them. I found some of, remember I was like, oh shoot man, I don't know where all the other springs went. I actually found some of them, so I threw a bunch of them at her and she was like, I don't know what to do with all of this. There's so many. Except as of right now, I think that there's only like one in the room. I don't know where the other ones are all under furniture. Overwhelm. Plus those springs were in with all the catnip toys. That's why Artemis was sniffing it, because it smelled extra strong of catnip. But Artie was like, this is a boring toy. And Pippin was like, no, this is the greatest thing ever to have happened. My beautiful baby. Oh, Saren, my microphone is suddenly not working. I'm using a different microphone. I keep looking at this one, but this mic is not plugged in right now. I'm not using it. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm using one down here. I have no idea. You want to know what changed? I vacuumed my PC. I took like all the external components off and vacuumed all the pieces that came off the computer. Didn't vacuum the computer. Don't vacuum your computer. Use condensed air. I actually have this. Let me show you this. Y'all will appreciate this. I know we haven't done any like work on Toothless. Look at this guy. It's a rechargeable one. Instead of having to constantly buy like the compressed air, which obviously is not great for the environment. This is a rechargeable. It comes with like multiple attachments. Look, it's got a brush guy, and this guy, and there's a light here that you can turn on and off. This is just like storage. And then you can clean all your things. And it's meant to be used around computers and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have any kind of... And I'm like, that's so great. Right? Isn't it great, Elf? So much better than having to constantly rebuy the little like the compressed cans. Now, if you use the compressed cans for the cooling purpose, like for instance, did you know that curlers, they use the compressed air when they are doing things because of the cooling properties? So like that wouldn't work for them, but like if you're just using it for cleaning purposes, that little guy, it's freaking powerful. Yeah, if you're trying to use it for the freezing purposes, just that's not going to do it. But and it stopped. Oh. Yeah, I just like it because it, again, you can use it for like anything. Hello. Hi. Let me see if I have a link. It's a air duster. I think I have a link for you. Yep. Oh no, it's not available right now. But there's a whole bunch of other ones underneath it, so here. I jumped when the cat appeared, sorry. That's the one that I got. But you can kind of go down and you'll see that there's like a million other ones. And you can get ones that have like fancy things and ones that are less fancy. But this will give you all the information of like what the RPMs and the battery and stuff like that. Hello, unstable potato. Ma'am, are you here because it's time for me to actually start crocheting? Yeah. Look, you should talk into this. Did you scratch your head? We gotta clip your nails. Small purrs. Oh, good. I was worried that you weren't going to be able to hear them. And I shall. Yes, everybody hydrate. I posted a video today on social media telling everyone to freaking hydrate because it's so hot. And if you are a neurospicy person who takes medication, You just sniffing? Then you're even more likely to need extra hydration. So everyone hydrate. I love you. Ah, okay. It's tail swishing time. Oh, what are we polling? Reminding them to start drinking extra water. Yeah. Absolutely not. I literally have separate ones for each of the cats. Absolutely not. Nope. Now I kind of want to go grab them. But only if you want to see them. Oh, it's actually stretch break time, so I'll get them on the stretch break. Have you considered not keeping the spouse? Okay. I have the most maple whiskers. I don't know if that's because of his FIV. I don't know if his whiskers fall out more or if it's just that he likes to leave them for me in places that I find them. But Artemises are the most fine. Like, they're the hardest ones to see. They're very, very small. And then Pippins, I literally ordered these tubes just so that I could fit Pippin's whiskers in because hers are so freaking long. A lot more than your other girl. Maybe it's a black and white cat thing. Maybe. I wonder. That's so interesting. Maybe it's just that their whiskers are thick. Like, I don't know. Because Artie's are so fine. Anyway, okay. We're gonna play some words on stream. Get a snack. Get a drink. Go. Go get a drink right now, okay? Everybody needs some water. I don't care if you add flavoring to your water. But get some water because it's hot as hell. And we'll play some words, and I'm gonna go get my cat whiskers in a tube, and I'll show them to you. Okay? We'll be right back. Alrighty. Thank y'all for waiting through ads and playing some words. I went and got my cat tubes. I also remembered that I had an Artemis whisker to add. This is the thickest, biggest Artemis whisker that I have, and now I have 4 whiskers of hers. Those are Artie whiskers. See, they're very small, and they're very thin. And here are Maple whiskers. I have a ton of those. They are much longer than Artie. Much thicker.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
Megan, whiskers and a tail.
Hi, Shay. Thank you so much for 46 months. Let me know what color you would like for your paper star. And then these are literally the reason that I got this specific set of tubes. Look at Pippin's whiskers. They almost go to the top of the jar of the thing. Like, okay, here's Maple ones. And Pippin's go to like here. Right? So you have Arties that go to like there. Maples that go to there, and Pippins that are like, I'm out. And she also has, she has a mix of dark color and light color whiskers. Hold on. Let's see. You can see that. These are the tubies that I got. And then I have one for Patch. I had found a Patch whisker, and I don't know where it went. So, it's empty. But yeah, those are my kitty cat whiskers. So no, not weird at all. Mine are labeled too. I can tell them apart. But if I was to be like, James, put this whisker in the thing, he'd be like, I don't know who goes where. But yeah. Lots of them. I get very excited every time I find one to add it to the jar. You're so welcome. Yeah, I even just shared a link to the tubes that I got. I did get them on sale. They were $10 when I bought them. Just FYI. But that also was purchased last year, so honestly, price could have gone up. Oh my god, no, it's like the first Pippin whisker that I found was when she was still an outside cat. And I found it and I was like, she left me this gift? Like, what an honor, you know? Always made a wish when you found a whisker from your cat. Oh, I love that. In your cat's towers. I've definitely stuck them in like their heads before. Like right on the top. Like there you go, you have a little antenna. So you can contact the mothership. Yeah, I've kept them like in my phone cases before, like for luck and stuff. Like yeah, absolutely. Not weird at all. Unit cat. Feel free to share pictures of your whisker collections in Discord if anyone wants. I'd love to see. Oh, hey Saren, are you still here? I just had like a random thought. You are. Do you know where you got your magnets from for your needle minders? And or what size they are? Because I have some small magnets that I've used for needle minders in the past, but I really want to get like some larger ones because I would really like to, for instance, with these little dragon guys, how cute would it be to have like a magnet there so that they could like sit on your shoulder? And the magnets that I have are too small, and I don't know what, like I said, even if you just know like the size, like maybe you could measure them, like how big they are millimeter wise, because your needle minder through the resin seems to work pretty good. Like, I guess I can just measure it, can't I? Yeah, if you don't know, don't worry. I'll I can just measure it. Right? I think that would be so cute. Probably work best with a 2 to 3 millimeter height. Okay. Also, I just noticed I had put stuff in my Amazon cart, right? And like I was just pulling stuff off of Amazon to give you all links. And I just noticed that my cart price increased. So all the Make It Minis that I had in my cart that were on like crazy sale all went back to normal price or back up. I found, I should have just checked out, but I of course was hemming and hawing if I should. So we're going to say 15 millimeter, 2 to 3 millimeter height. Yeah, because I found the Lifestyle Series 2, which are like the teapot ones. They were on sale. That one might still be the same. For $5. I thought they might have been less. The Honeydukes are out of stock. And the Lord of the Rings ones were $3. And now they're back to $6.30. So they're going to come out of my cart for now. Handbag magnets. Oh, the ones that close the bag. Oh. Yeah. That would probably work really well. Because those, yeah. And there's like a way to like attach it instead of just hot gluing it in. Good idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's exact, because I literally typed it in. I'm like, handbag magnets. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand. Because, like, you can sew on the plastic and that holds the magnet in place. Because then I could also, because I would have to, you'd have to, like, make it, if you had something, you need 2 magnets, right? One to go under the shirt and one to go on top. So you'd want to, like, put it in some kind of little, like, fabric sandwich or something, just so that it doesn't, it's not just like a plain magnet. But that's something. I like that idea. Y'all are very clever and have good ideas. Thanks. So, Artie has a spot that she likes to lie on the floor. Of course, it has a crocheted little thing on the ground there, right? I put it there because she would like to lie in that area when the heat was on, because the vent blows out right there, and so she would lie on the floor and get, like, hit by the heat. So I put a little crochet, a start of a blanket that I was making for someone who turned out to not be handmade worthy. So it went to Artemis. That's how that works. And I realized that her carrier had been on that blanket, and so she couldn't reach, like, where the AC was. So I moved it, and she was just over there, like, sniffing the AC vent and just kind of letting it blow on her face. Craftmind is always superior, and that's one thing that I love too, is that I feel like most of the crafting world, and not all of it, unfortunately, but a lot of the crafting world is not very gatekeepy, in the sense of, like, oh no, I figured this out and I'm not sharing it with anyone. You know, like, sure, if it's a pattern or something and you're like, no, I'm not sharing this because it's a pattern and it's mine, you can buy it, that's one thing. But stuff like that, you know, like, we all kind of think together. I feel like, at least mostly online too, isn't like that. Now, gatekeeping in other ways where they're like, no, you have to craft like this or you're doing it wrong. They're okay. But at least a lot of the time, like, when you ask, and I feel like, at least on Twitch, if you ask someone, like, oh, hey, where'd you get this pattern, or what is that you're using, most people will be like, oh, I have a link, or, oh, let me get you that. But it's not like, no, you're not allowed to know that. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, wings are abs. I panicked for a minute. I'm like, wait, were the wings supposed to go on first? Did I mess up? No. Someone who turned out to not be not handmade worthy. I mean, listen. Sometimes people show their true colors and you realize that it is not worth your time and effort to make things. Look out for Wile E. Coyote then, Petrichor. Huh. Been there, yeah. I've also like made and gifted things to people just to find out that like it never gets displayed or used, and it's like, okie dokie, mental note made. And then of course you have the other side of it where you get people who send you pictures of babies wrapped in blankets you made, or like my favorite is always like when my niece was born and I would get pictures of her and her dad like passed out sleeping, and she's wrapped in the blanket. So like obviously she was wrapped up in it before the photo was taken. Like it wasn't something that was placed there for like, oh, let's take a picture and send it to Megan. Like, no, it's getting used, and I love that. There was one time where my my bestie, she's like, so how machine washable is this? And I'm like, oh no, it's super machine washable, dryable, like you're good. Why? She's like, the baby blew out her diaper all. I'm like, nope, you're good. It's like, that's why I use the yarn that I use. It's got to be able to handle the stuff that happens around a baby. Like just throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer, you're good. You have a ranking system? I'd be interested in what your ranking system, like how it works. Because honestly, yeah. Like I made something for a friend. I made a couple of things. I made one thing for her when she was getting married. And you could tell that it was like put out on display when we came over one day. Like it, I mean, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. That was the vibe I got. And then I made something for her first baby. Granted, also her other babies had been born after we moved. And so I didn't go to any of the baby showers, wasn't invited to any of them. But one was also during COVID, so, you know, I can't. There probably wasn't a baby shower. There might not have even been, because sometimes people don't do baby showers for, like, multiple babies. Like, they do it for the first one when they really need all, like, the stuff, and then they just reuse things. But, like, there was only ever, like, one photo of that blanket, and it was, like, draped over the, the crib before the baby was born. And I never saw him use it. It was never in any other pictures. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You know, not everyone, I get it. I mean, I don't. Because if someone hand makes me something, like, holy moly, I know the time and the love and effort that goes into it. But like, for instance, Ryan number 2. So not my brother, but the other Ryan. Oh my gosh. is that man probably the most hand-worthy person in my whole family. Like, don't get me wrong, my mom loves all the things I make and, like, squeals and all that, and they're always out on display. So, like, my mom and Ryan, too, are the most hand-worthy people I know. The fact that Ryan, too, asked my brother if I could make another hat for them for Christmas, because he didn't want to, like, ask and, like, stop. That's why I know that blanket is going to be, I know that blanket's going to be so loved by them. At least by Ryan, too. I know it's going to be, like, so special. Yeah, so my brother's name is Ryan, and he's marrying another guy named Ryan. So they're Ryan squared. Ryan 1 and 2. Like, they can't change their names because then they would be the same person. So, like, they're gonna stay Ryan respected last names each. Yeah, they're getting married in August. Oh, yeah. No, my brother will love it. He will. I just know that I can just picture, like, I can almost picture Ryan 2 crying about it, if that makes sense. Like, my brother's gonna love it. It's gonna get used. I do know that. Like, regardless of if Ryan 2 was there or not, like, my brother would use it, but, like, it's gonna be, like, very, like, it's gonna be, like, put out, and, like, the bed will be neatly made whenever it's on the bed kind of thing. Like, it's gonna be high honor kind of thing. So I still don't know when to give it to them. Because, like, they're not having a, any kind of thing. It's just going to be like, here's the wedding. Yeah, they have... It's not really like a rehearsal. It's like a get-together that they're doing with everyone. At least I don't think it's a rehearsal. I think that it's just like a welcome, like, not even dinner. It's like hors d'oeuvres and drinks and stuff. And then I know that they're having like a going away thing too. But I should probably ask my mom if they're leaving for their honeymoon right after the wedding. I think they are. 'Cause I don't know what to do with it then. Like, if they're not going back to their house. They probably will, though. Because that's the thing, they're not far from their house where they are. Like, we're driving far. I think I did something wrong. Also, my labels just came unrolled and now they're making sounds, and that's distracting, so let me re-roll those. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Before the wedding, yeah. Yeah. Think we're gonna finish the blanket on stream this Friday. That's exciting. Have to bring back, yeah. Cards and presents. And that's the thing. I'm like, oh yeah, like they're gonna have, like they're not gonna be able to go home. And then I realized, wait, no, we're driving up to near where they live for this wedding. Like it's not down here near us where they'd be far away from their home. It's closer to where they live. So like it probably be 30 minutes or so. And again, hell, if they even need like my parents or us to like drop stuff off, like we could. All right, which is the left and the right? I should label them. Oops. That's not how that works. Oh, I forgot to tell the mods. This happened on like Saturday. But the pretty pink dress that I got to wear to either the night before / morning after event arrived. And it's really pretty and it fits nicely, and the sleeves are perfect. So it fits very nice. Here, I'll show it to you. On. So you can see the sleeves are nice and very airy, but they'll cover hives if need to. And then it's nice. And it's very flowy, like asymmetric down at the bottom too. And I like the color. It's like that pink color that I like. No, so this is the shawl isn't here yet. The shawls are getting handmade. This one was like a clearance item, and so they were in stock, and like it's one of those take your measurements because you can't return it kind of thing. Yeah, I'll get a picture in it. Absolutely. But it's really pretty. And yeah. I see you. It's actually, and it's very like lightweight, which is good. Anything with sleeves gets, you know, you get a little nervous. But it's very, like, hold on. Let's get the bottom. Yeah. Like, you can see how, like, the bottom is cut. So it's really pretty. Thanks! Yeah. 10 out of 10. Good dress. Oh, do you guys like my bunny pajama shorts? Because freaking anything that has buttons and stuff are just a no right now because it makes hives worse. So I have to wear like elastic shorts. It's so fun. Oh, let me go put this back. So the shawls are handmade just like the dresses are, but because they're like shawls and not anything like crazy, I do think that they're due here by like the 11th of next month. Let's see. And that's because they ship international too. Yeah. The 3rd through the 10th is when it's due to be here. So yeah, this is what the pink dress looks like on. Like, you can see the high front, which is nice. And then it drops down in the back. And I forgot to show you. I have these coming too. I have to figure out how I want to wear my hair. We were told to come up with what we want to do, so I need to figure that out. But I got those. Coming too. That matches the wisteria dress color. So I have to figure out how I want my hair done, but I thought that was like, that's perfect, right? $10. Yeah. Like coloring books. Thanks, Elf. I haven't, but I would. I have a lot of coloring books and like alcohol markers, and I love coloring. I would absolutely do one if that's something people are interested in. Absolutely. Don't have to ask me twice. You love coloring? Yeah. I absolutely love it. I have like coloring books on my Amazon wish list because like I love to color. It's one of the things that I do. Like, it'll be cute. I'll do it just because it's fun and I enjoy doing it, but I'll also do it when I'm stressed. And so there are times where James will come home and I'm just sitting there coloring and he's like, "Are you good? Everything okay?" Thank you for the lurk, Clippy. You've done that? It was actually really cute. For a while, I was coloring a lot. It's something that I can do too when I've got like when the hives have been bad or the vertigo's been bad, like when my chronic illness stuff kind of gets out of hand, it's also been like a good thing for me to do because it lets me be crafty, but it also isn't too much, like it's not putting pressure on me, it's not doing anything weird like that. So it's something that like I've done just because. And so I was doing a lot of that when the hives were first really hiving. Kind of give me something to do. And James really he likes seeing all the things that I was doing. And so I was like, do you want a coloring book too? Like we can color together. And he was like, yeah, I do. So we did that a lot. Like we would just sit together at night and color. And we haven't done that in a really long time. I don't think he likes me anymore. Morning, Emily. See, he doesn't like me. Wow. But see, I like you and I love you. See, because I do both. You know, you're my friend and I like hanging out with you, and you're my husband and I love you. I mean, it does in the sense of like, let's get married, but I don't know. It makes sense to me that you can. Then why don't you color with her? Like, I don't know, I guess maybe, does this make sense to anyone? Liking someone is wanting to go to a baseball game with them, right? It's not necessarily a super romantic thing, and like loving them is like, let's go out to a romantic dinner. I don't know, does that make sense? Like, liking them is wanting to be in their company, doing like everyday things, and loving them is like wanting them there for all the big things, and like the person that you want to have like a family with, and like those kinds of things. Does that, I don't know. You should be friends with your partner as well as love them. Agreed. And there's a lot of kinds of love too, that's true. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you, Lulu? You don't like baseball? See, I love baseball. You can love your family and not like them. That's true. And you can like someone and not love them. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's important to do both. It's not just one or the other. At least in my brain. James stopped listening because he's playing video games. Oh, look. Called out. Look, I love you, but right now I don't like you. Yeah. But see, you've also gone to ball games with my dad. Like, it's not an inherently romantic environment. I guess that's what I was trying to get at. Neither is dinner. That's true. He does love my dad. It's really special to have my dad and my husband really like each other, honestly. Like, the two of them really genuinely like the other. And that's huge for me. I want to spend time with them, talk with them, share new... Yeah, exactly, Sharon. I agree. Stops us arguing with each other when emotions are high. Mm-hmm. Aww. My dad's a pretty special guy. Set the bar high, you know? That's true. There's no real place that's, like, I guess, inherently romantic. Would he color with your dad? My dad would not color. My dad, growing up, he would do stuff like that with me and my brother as kids, but he was not the creative one. And he, like, I have these in frames. Hold on. This is my dad's artwork, okay? Here's me and James and Coco back before Patch was around. And then here's Patch and Coco and Pipsqueak, the guinea pig. Back before Smudge was around. I don't know what these artistic squigglies are, but you know. Listen, drawing people is not... Even I don't like drawing people. Let's be real here. Anytime that I drew a person, their hands were in their pockets or behind their back, because screw drawing hands. Absolutely not. This is true art, yeah. It honestly, it makes me think of, I don't know why, it just made me think of this episode of Bluey. Where, you know, depending on how you're encouraged or discouraged as a kid can really affect how you view the different things. Like, Bluey is struggling with the fact that she's struggling with drawing, and her mom and dad share different stories. Like, her dad was made fun of by a kid. He really liked drawing cars growing up, you know, and so he drew lots of car pictures, and this one kid in his class would make fun of him for drawing cars, so he stopped drawing. And meanwhile, Chili, who's Bluey's mom, really liked to draw horses, but she, like, complained to her own mother. She's like, you know, I'm not very good. And her mom was like, you're not. She goes, but you're pretty good for a 6-year-old. And if you keep drawing, you'll get better. And it was cute because Bluey at first was like, what? Like, she said that? And then the rest of it came. So, like, it was cute. Bluey, like, didn't want to draw a dragon because she was afraid she would be bad at it. So she drew it, and she ends up saying, like, it's pretty good. And her mom's like, it's pretty good for a 6-year-old. Like, exactly. You know, you're not going to be amazing. Like, most people, at least, are not born with innate ability. Most times it has to be things that you're working on, and you have to work towards it. And it's like, yeah, you know, if it's something that is encouraged when you're little versus, like, you can't draw, or you're bad at this, or you're whatever, like, Which one is the guinea pig? That one. The little one. I like how the dogs are stick figures too. Flowers in a vase and colored it. That's so fun. Actually, are there any notes on the back? No. Of course, it's the little one. Yeah, I wish I was better at drawing. Here's the thing. Anyone can draw. It might not be exactly what you want or how you pictured it in your brain, but like, you can draw. It might not be great. It might not be, whatever, but like, anyone can draw. Who says it has to be listen. I know how the brains in this chat work. We need it to be perfect. We want it to be perfect. But color for fun then. If honestly, the way that I learned to draw, like horses, for instance, I can draw horses still to this day. I learned because I used to trace books. I traced the how to draw books. And a lot of times people are like, tracing is terrible and you'll never learn. Are you kidding? No. That's how you learn. Now, granted, do not trace and then sell things, right? Don't copy people's work and then put it off as your own. But if you're learning, there's nothing wrong with tracing. That's how we build muscle memory and how you can, develop those skills. Like, no one knows how to, none of us, like, we look at little kids when they're first learning stuff and they're holding their pencils like this and they're, it's all, you're learning the muscle memory, you're learning how to do things. So yeah, trace it. That's fine. Learn how to do the shapes. Hold on, let me catch up. Art is curated in practice. People who suck at drawing stop drawing earlier than the people who are really good. Yeah. And again, there are definitely people who do have, they do have like an innate ability. I think of the kid Jonah, who is a crochet prodigy. Absolutely, he is. Hats off to him. It's not common, and most people have to work on it. And it can be hard when you see those like prodigies or those people who just have it come to them easily. But most of it is worked on over and over and over again. Anyone can cook. Listen, I'm not a savant the first time that I'm garbage. No, I hear that. I understand that because I get like that too. Decades. Always steered away from human and animals. Always scenes, architecture. Did a human and a dog last week and surprised myself. Look normal. That's awesome. That's awesome. My sketching's not great, but it's how I feel sketching it. Yeah. 90% of creative stuff is something you improve on through practice. Yeah. More practice until my senior year. Ended up with 2 pieces in the art show. Aw, that's neat. You traced Hello Kitty so much. Yeah. Tracing is also how we learn to draw letters. That's true. Absolutely. Yep. We don't know. Like, think about all those little worksheets that we had where you had to like trace the letters and do all the things. Yep. Draw something good. Want to draw something good? Draw something mediocre. Yep. The first step, you have to do something bad. One of my favorite quotes is from Jake the dog in Adventure Time. And it is, sucking is the first step at being great at something. And it's true. He like says it to me. He's like, dude, sucking at something is the first step at being great at something. My thing has always been practice makes progress. Because people want to say practice makes perfect. It does not. You will never be perfect. You are never going to practice enough to be perfect. You're always going to have things to improve on. But you can practice and make progress. Because saying that, especially saying that to kids, I was always told practice makes perfect. And then I would be a frustrated, dance student when I was practicing all the time and I wasn't nailing my turns perfectly. Because I'm like, no, I've been practicing. Why isn't it perfect? No, practice makes progress. I still second guess the leg direction of horses to this day because I have the muscle memory of doing it wrong for so many years. Oh no. My brother could draw as soon as he held a pencil. Yeah, that's like my brother with language. Language comes so easy to my brother. Like, so many people have to practice it and study it and practice, and he's just like, he hears it and he gets it. Fail is the first attempt in learning. Nice, I like that. People are always like talent, and I'm like practice. Yeah. Again, there are people who are just very good, and then there are people who, like, the people who can do things without practicing are like maybe 1% of the population. And the other 99% have to work on it, Like, the other 99% they start from, somewhere, and they have to work at it. Even less, I'm guessing, yeah. Have an easier time with their practice, but they still learn and practice. Exactly, yeah. Yep. Like I said, it's very, very few people who are true, like, savants and, like, people who are born without needing, like, they just get better. Like, it's not necessarily even practicing. Like, they're just innately good. And that's even fewer. That's probably, like, 0.0001. I just got a DM from Sari and he says, dox yourself. It's because he has something to mail to me. But I like the way that it was said. That's so ominous. No, I know he then followed up with, like, I'm not going to say what it is. But he's like, there's something I have to mail you. But I just like the first, which is dox yourself. Like, it's so ominous and so threatening. Playing keyboards. They didn't realize I was practicing 8 hours every day after school. Yeah. And you're like, thank you for thinking I'm talented, but actually I'm just practicing. Okay. Well, that's alright. He ordered something from me, Lulu, so I know his full name and address, so it's fine. I know his real name. So that's how I'm actually going to message him back. I'm going to be like, okay, fill in the blank. Actually, here, I'll do it right now. Real name knowers. He just goes back. He sends back, thanks. All right. It is stretch break time. So we're going to take a real quick stretch, and then we're going to keep going on Toothless. We're almost done. We're on the back feet now. We're making good progress. Look at him. So cute. But you can't guess my real name. 330. That's your name. 330. I'm positive about that. Get a snack, get a drink. All of you, go get some water. And I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? Wah, wah, wah. Hey James, can you hear me? Or are you ignoring me? I guess those are two different questions. Yes. Oh, yes to both. Okay. He hears me and he's ignoring me. Fair. I'll wait till he's paying attention then. He's probably busy coloring. We have to water the veggies. They look so sad. Like, I just went and used the bathroom and they're just like screaming. I also plan on starting the beaded crocheted critter on stream. I figure we can work on like a bead here or there. But y'all, I don't know which one to pick. Every time I think I have it, I'm like, oh, but let me see if I can. I wonder if it'll pull up. Oh, yay, it actually worked. Wait. Okay. Look at some of these. I did, yes. I will be playing a new game on Thursday, and I'll have codes to give away for people to get a free copy of the game as well. Like, look at the axolotl! Look at the dragon! Yeah, this one for like I love the owls. I think the owl is like really freaking cute. That one could be fun. But the all of them. Yeah, there's a lobster. I saved that for a specific reason, Lulu. I also like, oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. The giraffe is also cute. And the fish in a bag. So if you don't know, what I'm planning on doing So there was like a trend a while ago making this. Okay? Crocheting the beads and making a crochet beaded
master. Why
critter.
did I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Sister Coyote, thank you for the 33-month resub. We have 2 stickers we have to give away. I just realized we didn't do the giveaway from when Sari gifted 5, and we just made it to 5 again. If we close that bit goal or have a level 5 hype train, it'll be even more stickers. So, look, there's a giveaway right now in chat. Type !! sticker to enter to win. It is open to all followers anywhere in the world. So go ahead, join the giveaway. It's open for 6 minutes. Get in there. So yeah, this was, you know, the lizard is very classic, right? But I kind of wanted something that, I don't know. I felt like some of these were more me. You know, like the dragonfly is really cute too. We did find gnomes, but I don't know that I want to make a gnome. That microphone doesn't work. I'm talking into it like it's still working and it's not. I have to figure out what's going on with it. This is the one I'm using. Okay. But like the frog is fun. I really like the like I don't know what to make. I actually don't have a Loch Ness one. This is perler beads. Unfortunately, it's not actual beads. I probably shouldn't have saved this into this thing, but yeah. So I'm thinking owl or turtle maybe. I like them all too. I definitely, if anything, will make these out of beads. I'm good doing that too. Like whatever we don't make, like we can make this dragon out of beads. We can make the axolotl out of beads. But I think I think this one would be really cute made out of crochet beads. Right? Bluey, yeah, it's a little cursed. Yeah, there's the skunk. Yeah, I have, I think, the opossum in here too, or I've made an opossum, so. The thing is, it's going to be big, whatever I make, and so I want it to be something that I don't mind having in my space, you know? So I'm thinking like the turtle I like a lot. I do like the owl. I like the fish. The fish is fun. Like making a little, pretty big lockpick because they're going to be crocheted beads. It's not a normal beaded thing. You found a Loch Ness? Oh my god, that's huge! Could you imagine that? Could you imagine making that? That would be so big. Out of crochet beads. It would be a scarf. Oh, Sister Coyote, by the way, let me know what color paper chain you would like for your resub. It would be so big. The darkest purple I've got. You got it. the urge to just get black and be like, it's dark purple. By the way, go ahead and join that sticker giveaway. It's almost gonna be pulled. We have another one. I mean, that's valid, yeah. But I do kind of want to start possibly working on the crochet beaded buddy. I like the frog too, because frogs are very, you know, related to crafting. It is a pretty color. It's kind of like it's like a blue purple. It's almost like a really dark, like, periwinkle, but to me it was a dark purple. Figure out the crochet thing. Hand surgery? Oh no! I hope that goes smoothly. It'll get so much easier. That's good. I have hair in my eye. Oh, assist. Gotcha. Okay, that's good. Scruffy, you won. Okay, your star is in the jar. Yes. Type claim to get the Google sheet to fill out. The fancy form. I think that next week might be embroidery week. I don't know. I have like all of the St. Jude things that we have, I guess, unlocked all in my brain. And I want to make sure that I do the embroidery week on a week that I don't have shortened streams. And then this week we're also doing that game stream on Thursday. The sponsor, well, it's kind of sponsored, kind of not. I don't have to put like sponsored in my tag or anything. But I haven't forgotten about all of the things. But that's why I want to kind of start working on some of them. Like, we already did our crowd control sim stream. I'm working on the new emote. The game is Ship Inc. Yeah. I'll make up like a command for it. I didn't make one yet. So yeah, so far that's all that we've done though. I haven't saved. Right? So there's still a lot of things to do. And I know that. And I have to like reach out to my mods about us all playing a game together. What am I doing here? Decrease, okay. You ask yourself that all the time. What was I doing? All the time. They do. They are the glow-in-the-dark beads, because I figured Toothless should have the blue glow-in-the-dark beads. Like Night Fury. Rawr. Yeah, from the bottom it looks like a frog, yeah. All their little legs. Little appendages. Thanks. Pre-orders for these guys will open on Friday. I also have the octopus fidgets that I could drop as well as a pre-order. Hi Mary, it's good to see you. But they're gonna be, the octopus ones are gonna be the most expensive because they're just very time consuming. So, dang, Pokemon has really only been giving every Pokemon that shows up to like one person today, hasn't it? That's pretty rude. Congratulations, Emily. So sorry, everyone else. It's being mean today. It is. Oh yeah, we'll do the second sticker giveaway. Good call. This is why I have mods, because I forget. There's a sticker giveaway happening in chat right now. If you are a follower, you can enter. Type !! sticker in the chat to do so. I have to write all the envelopes for those. I'm even in the grocery store and I don't have a written list, so it's a miracle I remembered. You remembered the sticker, you're going to forget something at the grocery store though. I hate to tell you this. Because you remembered to do the sticker. You're gonna get home and you're gonna be like, damn it. I completely forgot. I saw. Thank you. So I have the yarn. So we'll literally just make another jellyfish. The exact same thing. I literally have no idea where it is. I saw it on the stretch break, though. Thank you. Thankfully, it's a quick stop. Good. As soon as you send it, I'll find it. Yeah, probably. I have looked all over, too. Like, I took it out of the for sale bag because everyone was like, keep it for yourself. Don't sell it, you like it. And I was like, okay. And so I took it out of the sell bag where all of the things that are available to purchase are kept. And evidently it was like, sweet, I'm free, and it took off. It ran away. It was like, bye. Like, my house isn't that big. I do have a lot of crafting crap in my office, but like, come on. Going home, safe driving. It's in Narnia, yeah. Silly, is it in the wall with you? That one has made its choice clear. It knows where it wants to live. Yeah. I would say that jellyfish is like, nope, I live here now. This is my person. Oops. I was supposed to bead on that last row. What's that, Dad? You need my help? Mm-hmm. Jellyfish is off eating wall candy with Silly. It's okay. Don't worry. It's all gonna work out. Wall cotton candy, yeah. It is wild to me that a pharmacy is going out of business. I can't take the jellyfish from Silly. We aren't having a repeat of the barrel. No. We mustn't do that. Yeah, they're closing. Yep. Last 30 seconds to enter the giveaway. When I get Hugh. It's punny. Sharn, you won a sticker. Congratulations. It's your lucky day. Go ahead and do exclamation point claim and fill out the form. Where do rainbows go to get punished? I don't know. Where? I want to try stuffing the tail. It says to leave it not stuffed, but I want to see. Because how else will I know? They go to Prism, but it's a light sentence. Bravo. It's doubly funny. Two puns in one. Instagram gets me. Submitted the form, yay! Thank you all so much. We're closing our sticker goal, or our sub goal 2 days in a row. 2 streams in a row. I wasn't here yesterday. I'm just gonna not talk. Yeah, 2 working stream days in a row. If we have a day without Megan, does it even count as a day? You're adorable. Made it out of the store with everything I had planned to buy. Heck yes. proud of you for not forgetting. You all flatter me. Meanwhile, my brain's like, everyone hates you, you know, because that's just how neurospicy brains work, so thanks. Thank you all. Take that, stupid brain. Actually very different. Oh. Thanks, guys. It is. It's very gross. I was really excited because we found an air conditioning option for the breezeway that Pippin isn't like afraid of. So that's fantastic, so that we can keep it cool out there for her, because I was starting to like worry. Because we put the one back out there that we had tried using when she was indoor-outdoor last year. Because we didn't want to put a window unit in because she was using the windows to get in and out. But she hated it. And so she just didn't want to be out there. And then this year we're like, okay, well now she's been around for a while. She surely learned that it's okay and things aren't. Nope, put that thing back out there, and she was like, hell, like she was yelling when the door was closed, like she was unhappy. So we got a little window unit, little guy, and it's quiet and it works so well for that room. Like I've had to turn it down. It was too cold out there. But she's not afraid of it. She's eating, she's using the bathroom, she's not hiding in a corner under furniture. So it was a win. And now it's not like 89, 90 degrees out there. So that's good. Yours isn't a fan of the AC in your room? Yeah. It was cute because she was kind of cautious. Like, she first walked out there and was like, what is this? And then she decided it wasn't too loud, it wasn't too whatever, and she was able to, like, she was okay with it. Because Artie doesn't care. Artemis is so unbothered by everything. It is. It's so hard. So you're like, I'm trying to keep you cool, you goober. And they're like, I am terrified of this machine. And it's just... So yeah, now we have like an extra thing. See, if all of the cats could get along with each other. The basement's great. The basement stays around the same temperature year round. So like Maple, and it's honestly, it's a good thing that he's down there because he doesn't have to deal with like the temperature fluctuations. With his FIV, like he can just stay like the same temperature. It like varies by like 10 degrees maybe total down there. But I'm like, man, that'd be great if they could all just hang out down there together because temperature doesn't vary that much. Oh, man. So what's everyone else working on today? Anyone crafting? Anyone gaming? All just trying to survive the heat? I just drank water, so you all should too. A D&D basics guide. Ooh. That's cool. Playing Pal World. Some Disney Dreamlight Valley star pathing. Is there anything good in the star path? I haven't checked. Hi, Tapper Girl. Yeah, I was just saying, everyone hydrate because it's just so hot. Oh, yeah. Let me know how that works, Kit Kat. I've thought about doing that too, because Pippin has absolutely destroyed hers. But she loves it. So, it's her tower, though. Like, the cat tower. And it just has, like, the scratching posts on it. So I would love to be able to, like, replace the scratching posts. I know you're supposed to just, like, hot glue it on. It's supposed to work really well. Boo does, yeah. No, Maple and Artie's, it wears but very slowly, and Pippin's just like decimated hers. Just absolutely ended it. But to be fair, for a while I couldn't clip her nails, so you know. She was an outdoor cat and was like, "What's this?" Her nails were crazy. Wraps around the post, kicks it. Yes, that's Maple. Maple has one downstairs, and I would love to buy him the bigger version of it. It's his favorite. It's a cactus one. And he loves this thing. He scratches it. He does this. He wrestles it. He like grabs around it and like spins. And you're sitting there like, what are you doing? Like, he'll be on his side. Like, just absolutely unhinged. And then he'll like push off of it and it shoots across the floor. It's hilarious. Where are my scissors? I just had them. Scissors! Toothless. Toothless is done. He legit puts his weight into scratching it. Honestly, No, Megan, we're not going to make ourselves feel bad for not posting. That is unhealthy and does nothing to make you post more, so it's fine. You've been trying to post more on Instagram. I was trying to see. I know that I have a video of him with the cactus scratching post, but I don't know where it is. Thanks, Taffer girl. Yeah. We have Baby Toothless, Whale Guy. Welcome back. I mean, so this isn't the video, but it is him with the scratching post being an idiot. This was his Christmas gift in 2023. I hate that it is like showing words and stuff. It's fine. That's how he mostly scratches, is like on the low ones. Which always cracks me up, because he like... The back leg just constantly creeping up. Felt like I was on a boat. Oh, wow. Moral support back leg. He has no idea what that back leg is doing. He's like focused on the front. Like the neighbor's dog when we were over there for the Juneteenth little get together that they had. I got that butt spot where you scratch the butt and the back leg just starts like, oh my god. And I was like, yes, I have won if I can get that. Oh, what's James sending me pictures of? He's sweepy guy. His head's not on the pillow, James. That's on him. Fair enough. Toothless. Toothless is born. Not just using it lightly. Yeah. Pippin and Maple definitely use it more than Artemis does. Oh, yeah. Coco was a butt tippy tap dancer. Like if you scratched her butt, she would like tap her back feet. Patch is an ear. Well, actually, Coco was too. But Patch and Coco were both ear groaners, where if you scratch their ear real good, they do like the head lean and go. Only thing with black yarn is that every piece of polyfill that gets stuck to it shows. Stupid dinner. Heck, dinner. No, go enjoy dinner. Thanks for the lurk. You need a toothless? Rar. My dog's back legs would collapse when you got him really good. I love that. I would love a toothless IRL. I want a dragon. That sounds awesome. These little fidget toothlesses will go on sale on Friday, though. Or whatever color dragon you want. I really like how the multicolor ones look. I think they look cool. Oh my goodness, Silly. Silly is aggressive today. Lost all her front baby teeth at once. I'm starting to think we're not rivals anymore, and instead Silly's gonna pull my teeth out. Oh my god. Little fuzzies. We have met in person and Sari still has all of his teeth. Oh. Do I have sparkly black yarn? Yes. I should make a sparkly dragon to show. Yes, I do. I do have sparkly black. I think it needs more glitter. Yeah. I haven't made one yet. Because, like, I have 3 examples. I like to have examples for the, for sale pictures. But maybe I can make... I want to order some of those magnets. So maybe I'll make another one and try with the magnet. Yeah, purple glitter yarn would. I was looking at the purple and the pink. Oh, yeah. What? See, I picture SariBot running off of one computer in Sari's house, right? I don't know how the bot works, truthfully. It's magic, okay? I don't know how to code. MySpace tried to make me a coder back in the day. I used to be able to code MySpace, and that's about all the coding I got, okay? That's it. I never got further than that. But I like to picture... SariBot is literally like a computer in Sari's house that runs the program, and whenever he's like, oh shoot, I gotta go type as that bot, he goes running over to that and just like came over to my chat to do that. I don't know how it works. Let me live in my imaginary thing. But yeah, technically Sari's bot is the mod here, so although Silly is the mod and SariBot is the mod. Even though SariBot is made by... Yeah, this is very complicated. Is that basically how it works? That makes me happy, because now I'm just picturing you like running from one computer to the other and Mario looking at you and being like, what the hell are you doing? Like... Watch like SariBot just come in and like explode the whole stream. Wait, no, don't time out your... Don't time out, Tessa. Could you imagine, back in the day we used to ban people as like a joke? And then shared bans became a thing. And so if you accidentally banned someone or whatever, it would share it if they showed up in someone else's chat. So we can't ban people for the meme anymore. So we have to just time people out. So those were the days. Here, mods, eat. Don't fight. Eat. That's the only reason Mr. Kins doesn't get banned. Oh my god! Sari just timed out Shella for 209,600 seconds. 2 weeks! Jeez Louise. Oh. Hey y'all, I think I found what I want to make out of crochet beads. Mom, the mods are fighting. Can you imagine the sound that would make? You'd wear that? James would be delighted. James doesn't have to dress fancy for work. I was just looking, it was like, here are some other recommended pins for your board. And I liked, look at this. This is Silly Goose. I like this turtle. I'll make it in time for the wedding. Perfect. I'll do it in the wedding colors. I mean, James is wearing a bow tie, but you know what? Forget the bow tie. Forget that. I also have seen this. This is pool noodles. That would be so fun. Making a pool noodle, like, raft float thing. Pikachu, oh my god. I do have a turkey carver. I could make, I don't have a pool. What am I gonna do with the pool noodle lizard? But I do have I do have ways of cutting that. No, but like, what would I do with it if I'm not gonna float in a pool on it? In case of a flood. That's right, I'll get all the cats and the dog, everyone all together on the pool noodle. Keep the pool noodle on the couch. This is so pretty and gay. I'm sure James would be really excited to have more pool noodle crafts in the house. A platypus? Wait, this is actually why I scrolled back up here, because I saved this. Where is it? Perry the platypus! Also, Petrichor, I don't know if you're still here, but we've watched all the Phineas and Ferb that's out. And oh my god. It's so good. They did such a good job. I lost it with the Candace one, where they're all Candace. They are catering to the adult audience that grew up with the show, yeah. But the Candace one and all the Baljeets. On that page before, it was so cute. Oh look, a beaver. That green one and this one? Yeah, that's perler beads again. I mean, I guess you could make that out of regular beads. Yeah, I like the baseball one. That's cute. It's just cute because Dino, yeah. I don't even know what else. Like, they were all really good episodes. And like callbacks to previous. Oh my god, they had like another Meep episode. I love it. Alright. That's enough for that. I have dinner to make. We did finish Toothless today. Hooray. Like I said, Dragons will be up for pre-order on Friday. That gives me time to photograph them all. Tomorrow we are... Oh, we're gonna do a miniatures tomorrow because tomorrow's a short stream. Because James and I are gonna go sweat at the ballpark and watch baseball. So we're gonna do a short miniature stream. And then Wednesday is either going to be Diamond Dots or the Cardigan. Thursday we're playing Ship Inc., which is a new game. They actually gave me codes to give to chat. So I have 3 codes, so we'll do 3 different giveaways. That will be on Thursday. And then Friday we're going to finish the blanket. We're going to finish the Ryan blanket. I know, Sari. We didn't know when we bought the tickets for the game. James got them just because it was when the Yankees were playing our local team. So it's a minor league ballpark that we're going to, and it's when the Yankees, I don't even remember what affiliate, low level team was playing, our local team, and so we were like, yeah, that would be fun to go. And then all of a sudden we saw all the temperature stuff. And we're like, oh. There's a part of me... I mean, see, this stinks. Because, like, there's a part of me that's hoping that they reschedule it. But then, what if we can't make it to the time that they reschedule it? Like, I want to see that team. I want to go to the game. It's just really freaking hot. Yeah, sorry. Ads are going to roll because I have pre-rolls. Pre-rolls are back on. So... I snoozed ads a couple of times, so pre-rolls are back. And they're probably rolling, so I do apologize. If you are getting hit with those. I did my best. Yeah. I had snoozed them, but again, they kind of... At some point, once you snooze them so long, they're like, they roll anyway. But let us go, why don't we go say hi to Positively Crafty? She's actually beating right now. She just started up. So why don't we go say hello? And I'll see you all here tomorrow at 3 to 5 tomorrow. It'll be a shorter stream. Oh, get that milk tank. Oh yes, there'll be lots of photos that I'll take. I'll share them here on stream. I can't post them online until after my brother gets the blanket. But I'll definitely share them here and like on Discord and stuff. But yeah, we'll have to that's the hard thing when you're working on a project like that. So, all right. Yeah. Okay, let's get those raid messages going. Grab that first one if you're a follower. The second one is if you're a subscriber. Thank you all so much for being here today, for keeping me company and hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of you. I hope that you have a really great rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Yeah, look, even Saribot is saying, hydrate, okay? It's hot. Drink water. Lots of water. It doesn't matter if you add flavoring, whatever. Just drink the water, okay? See you all tomorrow. Bye.